You know, sometimes speaking English can feel heavy. Even simple things, like talking about your day, can feel stressful. You might feel nervous, or maybe like you're not good enough. And that feeling, it's okay. It's normal. Today, we're here to sit with that feeling, gently.
Yeah, and maybe you feel tired after trying to speak English, or confused like the words you know have disappeared. That's okay too. You don't need to be perfect. No one expects that. It's okay to take your time. Really.
Right, even small steps count. You can just listen, try one sentence, repeat a word slowly. That is enough. You don't need to do more. And while we talk today, maybe you can breathe a little easier, feel calmer.
Yeah, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're already learning, welcome back. Remember, this is a safe space. You can pause anytime. Repeat anything. Slowly, step by step. It will feel easier.
Before we start, if you like calm English conversations, maybe click subscribe. It helps us make more gentle, slow, learning-friendly episodes. And now, let's talk about something very simple, but very human, talking about our hopes for the next month.
Right, today we want to focus on your life, on daily things, not complicated grammar, not perfect sentences, just small pieces of your day, your feelings, your thoughts. That is enough.
Yeah, it's okay if this is new for you. It's okay if you don't understand every word. Just stay with us. Listen, feel the rhythm of English. That's already learning. You're already practicing.
Sometimes, I think people worry too much about being perfect. But really, that's not necessary. You don't need perfect words. You don't need perfect grammar. Curiosity and a little courage. That's enough.
Right, and we'll take it slow. We'll share small stories, little examples, short sentences. You can repeat them, practice them, or just listen. Either way, you are learning.
And remember, this is a safe space. No judgment, no stress, just calm, natural conversation. You can breathe, smile, and feel supported while learning. That's what matters.
I remember a time when talking about my day felt really hard. Simple questions would make me nervous. Someone would ask, "What did you do today?" And my mind would go blank. The words I knew, they felt far away. My heart would beat faster. I'd think, why can't I just say this easily? It wasn't about grammar, it was that small panic in my chest.
Yeah. I know that feeling. For me, it wasn't only words. It was fear. Fear of sounding silly, making a mistake, or being judged. And then comparing myself to others. They sounded confident, spoke quickly. I sounded slow. That comparison hurt. Even inside my head, it made me freeze.
Sometimes I practiced alone. In my room, in front of a mirror, quietly to myself while walking. Talking to myself was okay. I could say sentences slowly. I could make mistakes without anyone hearing. I could pause and try again.
But when a real person was there, everything changed. It felt heavier. The walls of the room felt smaller. Pressure, like I had to be perfect. And that feeling, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, and the truth is, nobody expects perfect English. People listen for meaning. They want to understand you. They want to feel connected. And when you feel nervous, they often feel a little nervous too. If you take a deep breath, slow down, the other person relaxes too.
Right? And I learned it's okay to say less. It's okay to say, I work in an office. And stop. You don't need to explain everything. You don't need to tell your whole story in the first sentence. Silence is not failure. Silence is just a pause, a space to think.
Pauses are normal. They're human. Even in your own language, you pause sometimes. English is no different. Small words are enough. Simple sentences. One or two sentences can start a conversation. People notice effort more than perfection.
Talking about yourself is not a performance. It's connection. You're not on a stage. You're sitting with another human being. Humans understand pauses, nerves, little hesitations. They understand that sometimes words come slowly. And when you accept that, you feel lighter, a little freer.
Sometimes, just a small smile is enough. Or one simple sentence. That can change the energy of a conversation. It can make you feel, okay, I'm here. I can do this. Not perfect, not fast, just human. That is enough.
Every time you speak, even one sentence, it's a small success. It adds up slowly day by day. And many learners forget that. They focus on mistakes, on things they cannot say. But small victories matter, like finishing a sentence without panic, or saying, I like reading, even if simple. That small step, that's progress.
Sharing feelings, not just facts, makes conversations lighter. Saying, I feel happy today, or I feel tired, connects you to the listener. English stops being a test and becomes sharing. And that is enough.
It's okay to repeat things. If you forget a word, pause, try again, or use another word. People understand. That's part of learning, part of communication. It's human. Slowly, you start enjoying it. Speaking about your day, sharing one or two things, smiling, pausing, noticing the listener. Every small step builds confidence.
Yeah, so if you feel nervous today, or talking about your day feels hard, remember, small sentences, small smiles, small pauses, they are enough. They are real progress. They are human. Every time you speak, you practice, you grow, you connect. That's what matters most.
Welcome. I'm really glad you're here. Today, we're going to take a calm moment together. Just us talking slowly, gently. You don't need to rush. You don't need to understand every word right now. That's okay.
Yeah, and if English feels hard sometimes, that's normal. It's okay to feel a little slow. You don't need to speak perfectly. You don't need to know everything. We're just here, sharing ideas, listening, learning together.
Today, we're focusing on hopes for the next month. Simple things, small goals, little wishes. Not complicated grammar. Not long sentences. Just thoughts about what you want to do, feel, or try.
Right, and it's okay if this feels new. It's okay if you don't have the words yet. You can listen, repeat, pause, or just smile and feel the ideas. That is learning too. Step by step, gently.
We'll go slowly. You can say one word, or one sentence, or nothing at all. You can just hear how we speak. That is enough. English is not about speed. It's about connection, calm, and small steps.
Yeah, and maybe you're thinking, I don't know what to hope for. That's okay too. You can start with very small things. Like, I want to read one page, or I want to walk outside. Hopes don't need to be big.
Right? Even noticing a small hope, thinking about one idea, that is practice. That is learning English. And slowly you build confidence. One small thought, one small sentence, every day. That matters.
We want this to feel safe. You don't have to be perfect. You can pause. You can repeat. You can even say the words softly in your mind. That's enough. That's human. That's how English learning grows, gently.
Yeah. And it's okay if your mind wanders. If a word doesn't come, or a sentence feels hard, just notice it and keep listening. You are learning simply by being here. You are practicing patience, attention, and calm.
Right, and this space is cozy. It's calm. It's just us, talking slowly, thinking about our hopes. You can imagine it like sitting by a soft fire, warm, safe, gentle. English feels lighter here.
Sometimes I think the hardest part is starting. Just saying one word, one thought out loud. But even that is enough. You don't need more. You don't need to finish a story. You just begin. That's the first step.
Yeah, and listening is learning too. You hear how words move. You hear how sentences flow. You feel the rhythm. And even without speaking, your mind is practicing. That is real progress.
Right, so today we'll talk gently about hopes for the next month. What you want to try, what makes you happy, small steps in your life. Nothing complicated, just small human thoughts.
It's okay to smile. It's okay to pause. It's okay to repeat a word. That's how you practice slowly. And slowly, your confidence grows. One day, it will feel easier to speak your hopes aloud.
Yeah, and remember, English is not a test. It's a way to share yourself, a way to notice your feelings, your ideas, your small hopes. And when you do that, you connect, you grow, you learn.
Right, so take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Feel this moment. You are safe here. You are learning at your own pace. And that is exactly what matters.
You know, sometimes thinking about the next month makes me a little nervous. Like, I want to do things, but I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I feel that too. I start imagining all the things I should do, and then my brain just freezes a bit. I think, what if I fail?
Right? And I notice I compare myself to other people. Like, someone posts a photo or talks about their week, and I think, why am I not like that?
Exactly. That comparison, it's exhausting. And it doesn't help. I know it's human, but it makes me feel smaller sometimes.
Yeah. And then I feel guilty for feeling behind. Like, I should have done more this month, or I should be further along.
Right, it's weird, isn't it? Because we're trying our best. But our minds, they focus on what we didn't do, not what we did.
And even simple things, like trying to speak English, can feel huge. I think, I should say this perfectly, or I should remember every word.
Yeah, I do that too. And then I get frustrated with myself. I feel like I'm failing. But really, it's just practice. Small steps. One word, one sentence, slowly.
Right? And sometimes I think it's okay to be a little nervous. Nervousness means I care. It means I want to try. It doesn't mean I'm bad at it.
Yes. And I notice that when I slow down, when I speak softly, the fear is smaller. It's still there, but it feels manageable.
Yeah. And sometimes I try to write down one small hope for the next month. Just one. Like, I will speak English to a friend once, or I will read one page a day.
Right, and just thinking about it, writing it down, it makes it feel possible. Even if I don't do everything perfectly, I still have a direction.
And sometimes I forget my hope. I get distracted. And I think, I failed already. But then I realize, even noticing that is learning. Even noticing that is practice.
Exactly. I think small steps are huge. I can talk to someone for 1 minute. That's enough. I don't need an hour. One small conversation, and I feel a little stronger.
Right? And even mistakes, they feel big in the moment. Like I said the wrong word or paused too long. But later, I think, hey, I tried. I spoke. I connected. That's real progress.
Sometimes I laugh at myself. Like, I said a word wrong, but the other person smiled or corrected me gently. And I think, okay, that's okay. I'm human.
Yeah, exactly. Humans, we all make mistakes. Even native speakers. And it's funny. Sometimes people notice my courage more than my mistakes.
Right, that's so true. One day, I tried saying a sentence about my plan for next month. I paused a lot. I forgot a word. But the other person said, I understand. That's great. And I felt proud.
I love that. And it reminds me, connection is more important than perfection. Speaking English is about sharing yourself, not performing.
Yeah, and sometimes, I imagine my hope as a tiny plant. I water it every day, slowly. Some days it grows a little. Some days it feels still. But over time, it becomes something stronger.
Right? I like that. And thinking about it that way makes it feel less scary. I don't need to rush. I don't need to do everything at once. One tiny step is enough.
And I also notice that talking about hopes, even small hopes, makes me feel lighter. Like, I'm not alone in wanting things. Other people have hopes too. It's normal.
Yeah. And sharing that with someone, even just one sentence, is powerful. I say, I hope to walk more next month. And they nod. Feels like understanding. Feels real.
Right, and I try not to pressure myself. Like, I can say, I hope to read one page, and that's enough. I don't need to finish a book immediately.
And sometimes I think, what if I don't succeed? But then I remember, even trying is success. Even small steps moving toward my hope is enough.
Yeah, it's funny how our minds make things bigger than they are. We think, I have to do everything perfectly, or I need to get it right immediately. But really, one small thing is progress.
Right? And noticing what we did well, that matters. I can say, I spoke one sentence in English today. That's something. That's growth. That's real learning.
I also try to celebrate small wins. Even a smile at myself, even repeating a word, that's a little victory. It adds up over time.
Yeah. And looking back, last month I did small things. One sentence, one paragraph, one idea, slowly. And now, I feel a little more confident. Not perfect, but lighter.
Right, and thinking about next month. I don't need to plan too much. Just one hope, one small step, maybe two. That is enough. That is human. That is learning.
I also remind myself, I can take breaks. I can pause. I don't need to do everything at once. Small steps, gentle steps every day. That's progress.
Yeah, and I notice when I speak slowly, even with pauses, people understand me. They notice effort. They notice courage. And that feeling makes me want to try more.
Right? And talking about hopes, it connects us to life. Small wishes, small plans, make the next month feel lighter, less scary, more human.
And even if I feel nervous, I just speak one word, one sentence, one small hope. That is enough. That is real. That is human.
Yeah. And that's the key. Little steps, small sentences, gentle attempts. Slowly, steadily, they add up. And one day, you notice you can speak more freely, more easily, with less fear.
Right, so for next month, maybe start with one small hope. Speak it softly. Write it down. Share it with someone, or just say it to yourself. One small step, that's all it takes.
And remember, every learner feels this. Nervous, unsure, comparing themselves. It's human. And yet, every small step counts. Every small attempt is growth. Every pause is part of learning.
Yeah, just one sentence, one hope, one small step, that is progress. That is enough. That is the real journey of learning English and growing gently.
You know, I sometimes think about learning English like a journey, not a straight road, more like a river.
Yeah, a river moves slowly at times. Sometimes it's fast. Sometimes it's calm. But it keeps moving forward, even if we don't notice.
Right? And each small word we say, each sentence we try, it's like a little drop in the river. It adds up over time, slowly, steadily growing.
And life itself. I feel like it's like chapters in a book. Some chapters are easy, some are hard, some are exciting.
Exactly. And sometimes we get stuck in one chapter. We feel like we're not moving, like nothing is happening. But really, the next page is always there, waiting.
Yeah, and each day, each small action, it's like writing one line in that chapter. Even one sentence is progress. One small thing, it counts.
Right? And mistakes, they are like little storms in the river. The water gets rough, feels messy, but the river keeps flowing. And we keep moving too.
I like that. And it reminds me, mistakes aren't the end. They are part of the journey. We notice them, we learn, and we keep going.
Yeah. And sometimes life feels like seasons. Some days sunny, some days rainy, some days cloudy, unsure. And that's normal.
Exactly. Just like learning English, some days we feel confident. We speak clearly. Words come easily. Other days, we stumble, forget words, pause. And that's okay.
Right? Every season has its purpose. The sunny days give us energy. The rainy days teach patience. And slowly we grow stronger, wiser.
And when I think about hopes for the next month, I imagine planting little seeds. One small hope, one small plan, it's a seed.
Yeah. And each tiny action, watering it, giving sunlight, that's practice. That's effort. And over time, that little seed can grow into something beautiful.
Right, even if the seed doesn't grow fast, it's okay. Growth is slow. We can't rush it. And small steps, they matter. Every day. Every moment.
And sometimes, our river meets obstacles. Rocks, fallen branches, a sudden bend. At first, it feels like we can't move. But the river always finds a way.
Exactly. And we can think about our learning that way. Obstacles don't stop us. They slow us. They teach us. They make us notice small victories.
Yeah, like speaking one sentence without panic. Or remembering a word after trying. That's like the river flowing around a rock. It keeps going.
And life itself, it's full of twists. Some unexpected. Some exciting. Some scary. But when we accept the twists, it becomes part of the story.
Right? And our learning, our hopes, they are part of that story too. Every attempt, every pause, every smile. It's a small moment in the bigger journey.
And I like to think, when we make a mistake, it's not failure. It's just a bend in the river. The water moves, we continue.
Yeah. And even if we don't see progress every day, the river is still moving. Slowly, gently, forward. And one day we notice we have come far.
Right, and thinking about the next month, small hopes, small steps, it's like sending tiny boats down that river. We don't need them to move fast. Just start them.
Exactly. And when we speak English, when we practice, when we connect with someone, it's like guiding one of those little boats. Slowly, carefully, it moves forward.
Yeah, and sometimes, we need to rest. The river rests too. Water slows. Calm. Still. And that's part of the journey. Rest doesn't stop growth.
Right? Resting helps us notice small things. A word we remembered, a sentence we said clearly, a moment of connection. These are treasures in the river.
And life, sometimes we feel impatient. We want fast results. But the river teaches patience. Small steps, consistent effort, they always lead somewhere.
Yeah. And thinking about mistakes. They're part of the chapters, the seasons, the river. Without them, we wouldn't grow. They're teachers, gentle and human.
Right, and even when it feels hard, even when the river seems stuck, the next moment, the next word, the next sentence, it flows again.
And the next month, it's just another chapter. Another bend in the river, another season, another chance to plant a seed or guide a little boat.
Exactly. And every small hope, every small step, it counts. They add up. Slowly. Quietly. But they make a difference.
Yeah, and I like to imagine that after a year, all the little seeds, little boats, little drops of the river, they create something bigger, something strong, something human.
Right, it feels hopeful, doesn't it? That each tiny step, each small word, matters in the bigger journey.
And for us, learning English, sharing hopes, speaking slowly, it's just like that river, those chapters, those seasons. Human, gentle, moving forward.
Yeah, and remembering that makes the next month less scary, more exciting. One small step, one tiny sentence, is enough.
Right? And when we accept the journey, the river, the seasons, the chapters, we can enjoy it. Not rush, not worry, just move forward gently. You know, sometimes thinking about hopes for the next month feels big. Like, I need to do so much.
Yeah, it can feel heavy. But the truth is, we don't need to do everything at once. Small steps matter more.
Right? Like one tiny action is enough. Just one sentence in English today. That counts.
Exactly. Or even just listening to one short conversation. That's practice too. Not stressful, just gentle.
And you can try writing one small thing about your day. One line. I ate breakfast. I walked outside. That's progress.
Yeah, and sometimes it helps to repeat one phrase slowly. Don't rush. Don't worry about mistakes. Just repetition.
Right? Repetition is like watering a plant. Small, regular care. It makes a difference over time.
And when we speak, we can focus on one word. Just one. Hello, good morning, thank you. Small words, big impact.
Exactly. Even one word repeated today, tomorrow, next week. It grows. It stays with you.
Yeah, and another small step is noticing words we already know. One word we recognize in a conversation, that's a win.
Right? Like hearing coffee in a sentence and thinking, I know that word. That little moment builds confidence.
And sometimes, we can use one sentence to connect with someone. I like tea. I go to the park. That's enough.
Yeah, small actions are easier, less pressure. And when it feels easy, we can do it more often.
Right, and doing something small every day, even 5 minutes, is better than trying too much and feeling tired.
Exactly. Consistency matters more than speed. One tiny step every day, it adds up, quietly, steadily.
And we can plan one small hope for the month. Not a huge goal, just one little thing we want to try.
Yeah, like, I want to speak one new sentence every day. Or, I will listen to a short story once a day. Easy, doable.
Right, and when we achieve that, even once, it feels good. It builds confidence. One small success leads to another.
And if we miss a day, that's okay. It doesn't mean failure. It just means we start again tomorrow.
Exactly. Learning isn't a straight line. It's up and down. Small steps, pauses, they are all part of the path.
Yeah, and celebrating even small things matters. Saying to yourself, I did it. I spoke one sentence. I tried.
Right, that gentle recognition, it keeps us motivated. It reminds us that every tiny effort counts.
And we can also pair small actions with something enjoyable, like listening to a calm podcast while drinking tea.
Yeah, learning doesn't have to feel hard. It can feel warm, gentle, human. Small steps with comfort, that's powerful.
Exactly. And writing a short note to yourself in English, even one line, is practice. It's reflection. It helps the brain remember.
And sometimes, small microactions are invisible at first. But over time, we notice progress. Words come easier. Confidence grows.
Yeah, it's like planting seeds. One seed today, watering tomorrow. Slowly, it sprouts. One day, it becomes a little plant.
Right, and every time we try, even if it's one word or one sentence, we are watering that seed. That's real growth.
And we don't need to compare ourselves to others. One small step for us is enough. It's our own river, our own chapter.
Exactly. Learning is personal. Your progress is your own. Don't rush it, don't stress. One small step, that's enough.
Yeah. And when we set tiny goals, they feel achievable. And achieving them, even one, it makes us feel proud.
Right, and proud feelings, they grow confidence. Confidence makes it easier to try another small step.
And we can make a list of very tiny actions. Speak one sentence. Listen one story. Repeat one word. Write one line.
Yeah, and we can check the list gently. Not as a test. Just as a reminder of small actions we can take.
Right? And even if we only do one thing from the list today, that's success. That's real practice. That's progress.
And over the month, these small steps, one by one, create a rhythm. Learning becomes natural. Less stress, more calm.
Exactly. And we can notice our feelings along the way. Feeling nervous? That's okay. Feeling confident? That's wonderful.
Yeah, and one day we look back and realize all the tiny actions added up. Words feel easier. Sentences come naturally.
Right? And it's the same with hopes. One small hope for the next month, we try it slowly and see how it grows.
And remembering this, it makes the next month less scary. We don't need big leaps. We just need small, steady steps.
Yeah. And when we take one small step, pause, repeat, smile. It's enough. It really is enough.
Right, so for this month, maybe start with one tiny action. One sentence. One word. One short note. One listen.
Yeah, small steps, gentle practice, daily micro actions. That's how the river flows. That's how progress grows.
Right, and remember, every tiny action matters. Every step, no matter how small, moves us forward.
Yeah. So today, we used many words and phrases that can help you talk about your hopes and daily life.
Right, and it's okay if you don't remember everything. Just noticing one word is already learning.
Let's start with hope. It means something you want to happen. Example, I hope it will be sunny tomorrow.
Yeah, and when you say it, you feel a little positive. It's like a tiny wish for the future.
Next is step by step. It means slowly, one action at a time. Example, I learn English step by step.
Right, small steps matter. You don't need to do everything at once. Step by step is enough.
Another word is practice. It means doing something again and again to improve. Example, I practice one sentence every day.
Yeah, and practice doesn't need to be perfect. Even a small try is practice. It grows over time.
Then we have pause. It means to stop for a moment. Example, I pause when I think of the right word.
Right, pauses are normal. They help you feel calm. They are part of speaking naturally.
Confidence is another word. It means feeling sure about yourself. Example, I feel confidence when I say one sentence.
Yeah, confidence grows slowly. One small success today, it helps tomorrow.
Next is mistake. It means doing something wrong. Example, I make a mistake, and that's okay.
Right, mistakes are teachers. They show us what to practice next. Don't worry about mistakes.
Then we have small step. We talked about this a lot. This one tiny action. Example, I speak one sentence as a small step.
Yeah, small steps may feel tiny, but they add up. Every step moves you forward.
Feel nervous is a phrase. It means feeling scared or unsure. Example, I feel nervous before speaking.
Right, feeling nervous is normal. Even native speakers feel it sometimes.
Feel comfortable is another phrase. It means feeling safe or relaxed. Example, I feel comfortable speaking slowly.
Yeah, comfort is important. If you feel comfortable, learning becomes easier and calmer.
Next is daily life. It means the things we do every day. Example, I talk about my daily life in English.
Right, daily life is simple. Talking about it helps you practice English naturally.
Then there is repeat. It means saying something again. Example, I repeat one sentence to remember it.
Yeah, repetition helps your memory. Slowly repeating makes words easier to recall.
Share feelings is another useful phrase. It means telling how you feel. Example, I share my feelings about the day.
Right, sharing feelings makes conversation human. People connect with emotions, not just facts.
Then we have listen. It means paying attention to words. Example, I listen to one sentence carefully.
Yeah, listening is practice too. Even just hearing words, it helps your brain learn.
Small success is another phrase. It means a little achievement. Example, I spoke one sentence. That's a small success.
Right, small successes build confidence. They are steps on your learning journey.
Slowly is a word we use often. It means not fast. Example, I speak slowly to feel calm.
Yeah, slowly helps you notice words, pronounce them better, and feel less anxious.
Tiny action is another phrase. It's similar to small step. Example, I take a tiny action every day.
Right, tiny actions seem small, but together they create progress.
Try again is important. It means doing something once more. Example, I forget a word, so I try again.
Yeah, trying again is normal. No one learns everything perfectly the first time.
Then there is connect. It means to feel close or understood by someone. Example, I connect with others by sharing one sentence.
Right, connection is the heart of communication. Words are tools to connect.
Gentle is a word we use to describe calm actions. Example, I take gentle steps while learning.
Yeah, gentle learning means no rush, no pressure. Just slow, steady effort.
Step forward is a phrase. It means moving ahead. Example, every sentence I speak is a step forward.
Right, each step forward counts. Even if it's small, it matters.
Notice is another word. It means paying attention. Example, I notice small wins in my learning.
Yeah, noticing progress makes you feel proud and motivated to continue.
Calm is also important. It means relaxed, peaceful. Example, I feel calm while speaking slowly.
Right, calm feelings make learning easier. When you feel calm, words come naturally.
Enjoy is a good word too. It means to feel happy doing something. Example, I enjoy sharing one sentence today.
Yeah, enjoying the process helps you keep going. Small joys build confidence.
Human is a word we use often. It means normal like all people. Example, it's human to make mistakes.
Right, being human means it's okay to pause, forget, try again, and feel nervous.
Step by step, again, a very important. Example, step by step, my English grows.
Yeah, remember, step by step is the gentle path. Small steps are enough, always.
So, all these words and phrases are tools. Simple, calm, gentle tools for your English journey.
Right, you don't need to remember all at once. Pick one today. Repeat it tomorrow. Slowly, it grows.
And when you notice them in real life, it feels easier. Listening, speaking, and connecting becomes natural,
Yeah, small words, small sentences, gentle practice. That's real learning. That's human learning.
right? And every time you use one of these words or phrases, you are moving forward. Slowly, steadily, warmly,
Yeah, so now we are at the end of today's episode.
right? And I just want to say you did well. Really. Just by listening, you are practicing English.
Even one sentence, one word, one phrase, it counts. You are moving forward.
Yeah. Learning English is not about speed. It's about connection, about feeling, noticing, and trying gently.
Right, and mistakes are normal. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. That's okay.
It's human. You're human. And being human means it's okay to pause, to repeat, to forget, to try again.
Yeah, and it's important to celebrate small wins. Like today, maybe you repeated one sentence. That's a victory.
Right? Maybe you noticed one word you didn't know before. That's a step forward. Tiny steps matter.
Yeah, sometimes we forget the small wins. We focus on mistakes, on what we cannot say. But the small things, they build confidence.
Right? Each word you speak is practice. Each pause is learning. Each smile in conversation is courage.
Yeah, and remember, slow is okay. Really okay. One word, one sentence, one step, it's enough.
Right? And when you speak slowly, you feel calmer. You notice words more. You feel less anxious.
Yeah, and it helps to connect with your feelings. Feeling nervous? Feeling unsure? Feeling happy or excited? That's normal.
Right? Notice it, accept it, and keep going. Small courage grows inside you every time you try.
Yeah, and you are not alone. Every learner feels this. Even people who seem confident once felt nervous.
Right? Learning is not a race. It's like a river, sometimes slow, sometimes faster, but always moving forward.
Yeah, and every small step you take, it flows with the river. You are moving, growing, learning.
Right? And remember, speaking English is not a test. You are not failing if you pause. You are connecting.
Yeah, connection matters more than perfection. One sentence shared, one feeling expressed, that is meaningful.
Right? Every time you say a word, a phrase, a sentence, you are building something inside. Confidence, understanding, courage.
Yeah, and it's okay if it feels small. Tiny actions add up. Slowly, day by day, it grows inside you.
Right? And you can feel proud. Even if today you only repeated one sentence. That's practice. That's courage.
Yeah, and tomorrow, you can try another small step. Maybe one new word. Maybe one short sentence. That's enough.
Right? And when you notice your progress, even tiny, it becomes motivation. You feel stronger, calmer, more confident.
Yeah, and it's okay to pause and rest too. Learning English gently also means caring for yourself.
Right? Taking breaks is part of learning. You recharge. You feel ready for the next step.
Yeah, and mistakes? They are teachers. Each mistake shows you a path to improve. That's learning.
Right? And repetition is your friend. One word today, repeat tomorrow, slowly, naturally, comfortably.
Yeah, and small successes, they are real successes. Each sentence spoken is a victory.
Right? And even if it feels tiny, it matters. Tiny actions create big results over time.
Yeah, and remember, you are doing this at your own pace. Not fast, not slow, your pace.
Right? And being patient with yourself is powerful. You are learning. You are growing. You are human.
Yeah, and sharing your feelings in English is also practice. Saying, I feel happy, or I feel tired, that is connection.
Right? And humans understand feelings. They understand pauses. They understand effort. You are not alone,
Yeah, and small steps are enough to build confidence. One sentence today, one tomorrow, slowly it becomes easier.
right? And every time you practice, you create a gentle rhythm. Listening, repeating, speaking, it becomes natural,
Yeah, and it's okay to smile. Smiles help you feel relaxed, calm, and brave. Small gestures matter too.
right? And keep noticing small wins. Saying one sentence without panic. Remembering one word. Feeling a little less nervous.
Yeah, all of this builds something inside you. Calmness, confidence, courage, understanding.
Right? And English is not a race. It's a journey. One sentence at a time, one word at a time, step by step.
Yeah, and today, by listening and staying with us, you took a step. That's real progress.
Right? And when you speak tomorrow, remember this moment. The calm, the slow rhythm, the safe space.
Yeah, and keep practicing gently. Keep noticing your feelings. Keep celebrating small victories.
Right? And if you like this calm English learning, subscribe. It helps us make more gentle, slow episodes.
Yeah, and maybe leave a comment. Tell us one small step you will try today. One sentence, one word, or one phrase.
Right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Just a little step. That's enough. That's powerful.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being kind to yourself.
Right? You are learning. You are growing. You are connecting. Every small action counts.
Yeah, keep taking gentle steps. Keep repeating, pausing, and smiling. Keep moving forward, slowly and warmly.
Right? And remember, slow is okay. Mistakes are normal. You are human. You are enough.
Yeah, so until next time, keep practicing, keep noticing small wins, and keep feeling proud of your courage.
Right? Thank you again. Keep learning English slowly, warmly, naturally. You are doing great.
Yeah, before we finish today, I just want to ask you something. How do you feel after listening to this episode?
Right? Do you feel a little calmer? A little braver? Or maybe a little unsure? That's okay. All feelings are fine.
Yeah, and think about the small steps you already took today. Did you repeat one sentence? Did you try one new word?
Right? Every small thing you do matters. Even one tiny action is a victory. Can you notice that?
Yeah, and sometimes we forget. We focus on mistakes, on words we didn't say, or things we didn't understand. Can you see your small wins instead?
Right? Because you have them. Maybe you listened carefully. Maybe you smiled while practicing. Maybe you just tried. That is enough.
Yeah, and do you remember the last time you felt proud of your English? Can you feel that same feeling now, even for a little moment?
Right? And if today felt helpful, if it gave you courage, do you want more moments like this? More calm, gentle practice?
Yeah, and subscribing is one simple way to do that. One click, and you won't miss an episode. Will you try it today?
Right? And think about what that click means. It's not just a click. It's a choice. A choice to keep practicing, to keep growing. Can you feel that?
Yeah, and every time you subscribe, you are saying yes to yourself. Yes to practice. Yes to courage. Yes to small victories.
Right? And how does it feel to say yes to yourself? Do you notice a little pride? A little calm? That is your growth.
Yeah, and imagine each episode as a friend. A friend to sit with you, to guide you, to encourage you, slowly, gently. Can you see that friend?
Right? And you don't have to be perfect with English. Do you know that already? You just need curiosity, patience, and courage. That's enough.
Yeah, and sometimes you feel nervous. Sometimes you feel slow. Sometimes you feel unsure. Can you accept those feelings without judgment?
Right? Because they are human. They are normal. Every learner feels that. Even native speakers. Even someone who sounds confident.
Yeah, and subscribing is not pressure. It's support. A gentle reminder, keep going. Keep trying. Keep growing. Do you want that support?
Right? And think about the last time you practiced. Did you notice something small that went well? Maybe a word, a phrase, a sentence,
Yeah, and every time you notice something like that, it grows inside you. Can you see how small moments add up?
right? And every time you open an episode, every time you listen, you are practicing bravery. You are practicing calm. You are practicing connection,
Yeah, and can you feel that bravery right now? That courage to try again tomorrow? That is what matters most.
right? And subscribing helps you keep doing that. It's one small, easy step. Can you imagine clicking and joining this gentle journey?
Yeah, and together, we create a safe space. A space where mistakes are okay. Where pauses are normal. Where learning slowly is celebrated. Do you feel that space?
Right? And every time you subscribe, you are part of it. You are choosing practice, connection, calm, and growth. That is powerful.
Yeah, and think for a moment, what is one small thing you want to try tomorrow in English? One word, one sentence, one practice. Can you choose it now?
Right? And celebrating that small step matters. Did you notice it? That's progress. That's success. That is you growing.
Yeah, and you are doing this. You are practicing, connecting, learning, and feeling human. Can you feel proud of that?
Right? And even if today was a little hard, you tried. You listened. You paused. You smiled. That effort matters. Do you see it?
Yeah, and what if you could do that again tomorrow? One small step, one tiny action, would you try it?
Right? And every tiny step builds confidence. Every small sentence adds courage. Every moment of calm adds strength. Can you feel it inside?
Yeah, and when you subscribe, you are joining a journey. A journey where learning is gentle, human, slow, and supportive. Do you want to be part of that?
Right? And thank yourself today for listening, for trying, for being patient, for feeling, for growing. Can you do that?
Yeah, and take a moment. Close your eyes, breathe, and feel that calm. That courage. That hope. That's what every episode gives you.
Right? So if today helped, if you want more, subscribe, click the button, join this calm journey. Keep practicing English slowly, warmly, naturally.
Yeah, and maybe leave a comment too. What's your small step for tomorrow? One word, one sentence, one practice. Can you write it down?
Right? And remember, every small step matters. Every word matters. Every click, every pause, every try counts. Always.
Yeah, and you are doing it. You are learning. You are growing. You are human. That is enough. That is perfect.
Right? So thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being kind to yourself. Thank you for trying. Can you feel proud?
Yeah, and until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, keep pausing, keep growing. Every small action is part of your journey.
Right? So subscribe, join us, and keep learning English slowly, warmly, naturally. You are doing amazing.